Greetings, Keishley and Skeeshmer. I'm here with my live reaction of Beastars, Chapter 175. I'm so glad this is finally coming out. It's been what seems like the longest week in a good long while. Let's see. Title is Fire Meets Gasoline. Okay, that's dangerous. I'm definitely glad that Louis is not dead. I mean, that was quite apparent in the last chapter and everything, finally. But that doesn't explain where all the blood was, because that certainly was not Louis's, all of his blood. So, and he's having, while Legosi is, lighting the torch and everything, you've also got Louis with his own burning of a torch in front of the press conference. So, excuse me. Legosi, is your torch burning with our blood? And now he's literally a deer in the headlights. I love it. It's so adorable. Gasp. So, oh wait, there's a little note here. I guess it's what's on behind him. Note. Horns Conglomerate CEO Inauguration Press Conference. So, I'm sorry I had to keep you all waiting. This conference is being broadcast all over the country, right? Are the cameras rolling already? He's just like so nonchalant. He's like, are they rolling? I don't know. Wait. Before I start the conference, please let me explain why I was late. Oh God, I can just imagine. Someone wanted me to give them a lot of liters of blood, and then I got anemia and ended up bedridden all day yesterday and most of today. He's just like, yeah, that's what happened. Well, it was, well, I was on my way, can't read. Well, it was my way of contributing to society. Read the words right. I hope you'll all see it as my first step as the new CEO of Horns Conglomerate. My findings? He was acting so arrogantly confident that it was hard to believe that he arrived late. Quite the character so far. Okay, so this is the reporter, I'm guessing. Yeah. He had a notepad, so I figured. Mr. Louis, you donated your own blood. Would you say it was an act of philanthropy? Yes. Aw, that's a cute little smiley guy. I, dedicated the entire day to philanthropy. Oh God, and just, so it is. How much fucking blood did you two extract? They look like junkies. I swear that's literally what this panel is. Oh God. And Louis is just like, I don't want to do this, don't gonna look. Well, Legosi is surprisingly calm. Shit, I'm getting dizzy. Is it me, or am I losing a lot more blood than you? Legosi, you better not be screwing around. Huh? I'm extracting my blood. I can tell by the smell. The wolf blood and deer blood ratio is 5:5 right now. How can you tell the smell of the ratio? Good Lord, or the ratio by the smell. Weird. That's a powerful snuffer. Also, what's up with this, like, background? Like, okay, they moved the table and stuff out of the way, but what's up with, like, the wallpaper? It looks like stars, but it's on everything else, so that's weird. In the first place, why did you have to bring the syringes and come to your apartment? I'm your senpai. Or I have to bring the syringes and come to your apartment. So he did everything. I provided the jug, senpai. Oh, that reminds me. Did you know that our birthdays are only 2 weeks apart? Your birthday's in March, and my birthday's in April. Okay. And it reminds me of my best friend. Our birthdays are about over a month apart. But similar to this, because it's both March and April, respectively. So, funny. So, don't look down on me because I was born in March. Also, is literally the same way because I'm older than my best friend. Yeah, so though not a year gap like them. Anyway, besides, if you just need the blood of a species for the turf war, your blood would have been good enough. Wolf blood. That'd be meaningless. Would it now? My blood. Aw, this face he has. Aw, poor Louis. If I hadn't had your support, I wouldn't have overcome any of my trials. I can't imagine going through a duel without you. It's just pouring and pouring into the tank. I can feel my body temperature lowering. Please stop. All the males who were nice to me are dead now. Oh, shit. You sound like a heroine. It's the truth. What is up with the frickin' face Legosi's doing right now? That's weird. I'm scared, Legosi. Aw. It'll be okay, Louis, son. Are you a mind reader? I know he's got the strong sniffer, but I didn't know he has the ears that can hear inside your head, you know? Just leave it all to me. And that's when I realized I had been muttering this all out loud or something, you know. That's what I would expect. This isn't good. Let's stop transferring our blood for now. You're looking pale. How can you tell that he's pale because of all the fur? I don't get that. Look, the tank's already got a fair amount of blood. Which is weird because they do the bag. So why is it in a... Not even gonna ask. Wait. You don't think... No, that couldn't be. That wouldn't make sense at all. For a minute I thought maybe some of the other, you know, hidden condo residents, like, contributed some of their blood, you know, because they're all kind of like an extended family in a way. But that doesn't make any sense, because the seal didn't know. I don't really know his name that well. It's like Zenchan? Something like that. Anyway, I just end up butchering it, but just like I butchered Butcher. But anyway, so that doesn't make sense, because he would have contributed right away if that was the case. So, anyway, you're actually offering me your blood. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna burn my torch with this blood. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna win tomorrow. Just so confident, Legosi. He's going to die. Just like, it's the stupid wolf's gonna kill himself. Legosi's really going to die in this duel. Legosi's trying to fight all by himself, but there's no such thing as a fight that can be won by yourself. I shouldn't be supporting him. I should be fighting alongside him. Oh, and he's saying of his papa and his cat papa. You know, they're like the strongest male role models in his life. And they're both gone. And now that's what he meant with, like, all the males that, you know, like, figures in my life have died. I don't want you to end up like Father and Ibuki, where you'll die because of my helplessness, Legosi. And the page failed to load. Loading. Okay. Had to go back. And... What the fuck, Louis? He just dumped the whole thing over the top of him. What the hell are you doing? And Legosi's obviously, it's like, as he has like a little blood right over his face. How did it not end up in his eye? Weird. And, weird. Just very weird as he goes. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you ruined your fancy shirt. More like he ruined the blood offering you wanted to use, but yeah, it's the fancy shirt is top priority here. Why, Louis-san? You can't beat Melon with this cold blood. Okay. We're doing another blood transfusion. Give it your all. Dude, you're going to die. Unless somehow your blood freaking through osmosis it sucks in through the skin. I don't think you can do this again. I let you eat me once before. I'll give you all the blood you want. Okay. I'm going to offer everything to you. Because you're the kind of wolf who'd look at this bloody deer and worry about his shirt of all things. Oh, I mean, it is true. And just Legosi's face. We will win this together. Oh, he's extending his hand. Oh, it's just like at the... Oh, it's all like the play and everything when they were on stage. Well, maybe not the play. I think this was when his fur had gone white and he went back to the school, or was this... I don't know. My brain likes to mix things up. Okay, so they've joined hands. But did it just skip a page? No, it did not. Okay. God, just seeing it from the top down just shows how tiny this frickin' room is. This is an apartment. This is like a room for rent. Okay, so they're extracting each other's blood. Oh, that's lovely. That's so symbiotic. Not symbiotic. That's not the word. What's the word I'm looking for? Shit. There's a lot of symbolism there. Because they are brothers in this battle, but also brothers in blood. Okay, the blood looks like... Okay, never mind, that was the torch, I guess. This torch is society itself. It's the heat of carnivore and herbivore of blood mixed together. I'll let you all taste it with your vital organs. Okay, Legosi. And then Louis is going... Is his body giving out? My right leg hurts. It's proof that something's happened to Legosi. He's giving it his all right now. Really? Also, it seems more like it's your right arm, not your leg, but, you know, whatever. I mean, that could just be the shock going through his body, you know. I'll do everything that I can, or I'll do everything that I can right now. I would like you all to lift your broadcasting code rules for this conference. Please allow me to use the most forbidden broadcasting language. What? If I can make this conference as truthful as possible. What's going on? Also, it seems like it looks like it's skipping a page, but I think it's just the way that it zooms back up and then turns the page. I want to tell you all what's happening in that impregnable red light district we call the back alley market. Okay, and we've got a pretty cool looking shot here of Legosi. He somehow planted that torch in the ground, and he's jumped down to ground level and everything with the torch still there, and he's in a pretty cool pose with the dynamic shading, and you see like just black silhouettes of people. So yeah, pretty cool ending. Okay, that was not a bad chapter. I still can't think of that word. Every time I try to think of the word when it comes to symbolism, that's what I'm trying, but there's like another version of it that I was trying to think of. But the symbolism in this chapter of like the brothers in blood, which is probably what I'm going to call this chapter. Blood brothers. Beast blood brothers. Something. But yes, I do like that, like, Louis, like, he wasn't in it. Like, he didn't feel it here, so then he was like, dump this shit out. We're doing this shit again, which I can see why he became anemic for a whole day. Should have probably been anemic for longer than that. But, you know, is what it is. Maybe he got good enough care, you know. But I'm surprised that Legosi didn't seem to have any adverse effects, you know. So that in itself is kind of interesting. But yeah. But I do like the symbolism of them, wanting to be in it in their all. So that was great development for Louis. Legosi is basically just being Legosi, so so that's its own thing. Still, good lord, that sniffer of his can tell the ratios of blood. That was ridiculous. The humor was good this chapter. I'm just sorry, I'm all over the place with my thoughts. Some of the facial expressions were good. The art, you know, always a fun little thing. But yeah, I can't wait for the next chapter. I mean, it feels like it's been forever since the last chapter to begin with, so I'm glad to finally be back in it. And, now this turf war can finally officially start, and I cannot wait. So, yeah. Blood Brothers unite. And now time for the fight. But yeah. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out all my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all of my social medias to stay in the loop for all of my content. I stream on Twitch and I'll tweet it out when I go live. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Blood Brothers going to war!